Here we go again, it's Bart here from Bodjabart. We're going to get in and do some more on this project. I'm going to try and work out the gear selection. So we'll just pop you down here so you can have a better look. Here we go. Can you see that properly? Can we see that properly? Yep, so what we got here is this one here. Yep, we can see that. So this is the right gear selector for this if it was on a motorbike. So it sits in here on here like this. And then there's a bolt, it goes further. So what I'm thinking is if I take this and bend it out here so that I can put an arm on it so we can go down and back and back. I think that's how it works. So what we'll do is we'll take it away and we'll bend that and we'll go from there. I'll keep this bit on for now in case I muck this one up and we can use this end here. So we'll do that. And also I have to try and fit this one here on the other side, which is over this side here. So we get over here and this goes in here. Let's see what we got here. Right, yep, you can see that. So this goes on here and this fits on there, and this is the kickstart. So normally when you kickstart it probably goes this way around and you go bang like that to try and rotate the motor. But I need to put this on here, sort of like this, I guess. Yeah, sort of like this here. And I need this to come out so that there's another arm coming up here and we can go like that. I thought I might have been able to just put something on there, like this here. You can see I've got this bit here, got this bit of metal here. So I thought I might be able to put something on there like that. If I can get that, I'll put that around a bit more. There we go. But I was thinking about doing it like this, like that, and then pull on that. But as you can see, the whole arm has to move. So that's no good. That doesn't work. Yeah, of course I'd have to put it in here closer so it come up here. But that doesn't work properly. So the best thing I did think of was maybe getting a straight piece and putting it on here and having a bearing or something here welded, but when you move the motor up and down this won't be in the right place. So if I have to do something like that to support this in here, then it's got to be able to move with the motor. So it's a little bit harder. So I'm still not 100% sure what I'm going to do here yet though. I'd much rather have that around that way so the screw's at the top so I can see if it's come loose. But that goes in. But I'm wondering if I can make something up like an old-fashioned crank handle that we can slide in and whip round. I wonder if that would do it. I could use that bolt as a mounting point. I didn't think about that before. So I'd have to find a nice piece of metal that fits over that. But I think we'll go on with the easy stuff first. We'll start on the, see how we go with the other side. This is a bit hard, this side here. I've just come up with an idea then actually. I'll just duck away and get a piece of metal. So if we were to put something on there like this, admittedly this is sticking out too far. Cut that, slot that, push it onto there. And then it would go, you'd need it to sit somewhere around about there. So you can have it down there and then you pull back on it and it starts it. But that could be a goer. So I need to find a piece of metal about that size with a slight back there so we can do that, to try that. But I want it a bit thicker. This is a bit thin. I'll probably bend this when we do that. So that's alright. So we've actually come up with some sort of an idea to do that then. Maybe I wonder if a bit of square. Oh, that's too long. I'll just find a bit of square that's a bit shorter. I wonder if a bit of square might be better, if that fits any better on there. So if we do this like this, and we cut that out so it's slid inside it, we could slide that in there. I think round might look better though. Alright, so enough of this. We sort of have an idea what we're going to do there. So it's been ahead before. Okay. We'll try a different number of things on that one. But at the meantime, we are going to try and bend that. I think it might be just a little bit too easy, but we'll see what happens. Right, so we got that on there like that, and then if we were to put something on there, then it should change. Okay, we can try that out with a spanner. Right, good idea. We're testing different things. We'll go off out here now, back to here, and we'll be back out here now. Under here, right. Yep. Okay. So we did this, so it goes this way around and onto there. So, that looks alright. So that'll go on here like that. So what I have to do is I have to take that bolt out of there. Okay, take that bolt out of there so we can slide it on a bit. See, it's got a bolt in there, goes right through. Take him out of there. That works the same way as what we did that other clamp, which is what the idea came from. The clamp up there, if you can see, it's pretty similar shape. Right, so that should go further on. I think it might go as far as there. We'll put this bolt in and see if I've got it in the right place. Right. Ah, there we go. Right, so that. No, this is it right there. Didn't go on as far as I thought it did. Yep, so that'll be it. So there's a groove inside that shaft that goes on. So now if that goes like that, so the seat will be here. Just take those nuts out of there. Just leave those there. Right, so that'll be there. So, do we want the handle there? No, we don't. We want the handle out here. So we'll grab a crescent and see what's going to happen. Right, if we imagine this crescent shifting spanner as the handle, we'll see how it goes. So it would probably be a little bit longer as well, but yeah, that's too flimsy. It's way too flimsy. It sticks too far out, and you can, oh, that's it. Change gear then. I think. Yeah, here, see, change gear, and then you got to come back to take it out again, or go forward again. There's a nail, but watch out for that. Nice. It's out again now. Out of gear. In gear. Out of gear. So that's too flimsy. I can feel it bending in there. So we'll have to do something a bit better than that. We could put a bit of support in there. But maybe another thing might be to do the same as what we're going to do with the other one. Bit of pipe like that, right through, welded up there. Smaller bit of pipe, and then dang dang. Yep, I think that'll be better. So we have to find a nice bit of pipe that's already got a bend in it. Like this bit over here. Right, we've got this bit here. Is it going to fit up in there? Not quite. Oh yeah, might do. can cut that back a bit, so that'll go all the way into there by the look of it. So this will probably be a good sized piece of pipe. Alright, yeah, that looks pretty good. I quite like that. I don't know about this bit here. This is something I got from, I think, school one time. They took out a whole pile of stuff and I managed to score this. So what would be better is if this was actually on there, welded to that some here. Yes. So we need to, rightio. So what I think I could do, I might just keep that on there too. So we can position this into where we want it. So we pretty much just want it up there so you can bang, bang, bang. Yep, and if it welds on, oh, should I just weld it straight onto there like that? Oh, that might be the way to go. That might be the way to go. We can weld that on into there. Then on the inside there, we weld that in there like that. That might be the way to go. Okay, rather than think about that, I'll go and see if I can find a better piece of metal that's got a bend in it, or maybe we can just bend this bit. I've got this one here. This is a bit of water pipe. It's the same as that stuff. So it's this one here. It's a bit of Galby water pipe. It's the same as that white one, but it's not bent. So if we can put that on there, yep, and make sure that fits in there like so. And I wonder if we were to fold this around. Oh, it won't quite get there. We could do that though. Actually, we might leave this on for now, and we'll try and slide this right up into there, and then we can bend it. We might bend it. I'll show you how we bend it. Alright, we'll show you how we bend that. Yep, I think that's what we'll do. I'll have a look to see if we've got one already bent, but I'm pretty sure I haven't, because I was looking the other day. So I'll turn you off for now, and I'll go and have a look. Hey, we're back. Like everything else, there's always problems. So obviously this isn't the right thing for this, because when you put the side cover on, which we should keep it on, and it sits there, this doesn't work. I can't get the bolt in. It needs to go on further. So what we have to do is some minor adjustments as usual. Misses by quite a bit. Misses by heaps. Heaps. See, that's rubbing. You can't get the bolt in. It rubs. I thought this might have done the job, but maybe we have to look at this a different way. Take this off and just use this piece. That's a go. If we cut that off and just use that piece, so that's got to go all the way on to right past there. It's at the moment when it goes on there, yeah, it doesn't fit. It's miles away. Okay. So if we were to weld this straight to a piece of pipe, straight on there, I think that might be the way to go. I really do. I found this bit. That practically fits right inside there. That might be, oh, a square bit might be the thing to go. Where's that square piece we had? Where's that square piece? Right, I'm back. I found a piece of this here. Right, this one here fits in there. If I cut that leg off, it'll fit in there nicely. So what I might do is find a longer piece and try and make that work. Right, I'll duck away and do that. I'll leave this for a minute. Here we are, we're back. I've been away and got a couple of bolts just to hold this thing on. See, jumping down. So what I've discovered is that sits there. If I was to put a bit of square on there, it's not going to turn. There is no way it is going to turn. So what we have to do is find a piece of round that will fit on there. We've got this little bit here, and if I put him, I wonder if I can just put a little bit on there which will extend it out a bit. Or would it be better off just putting a bit around? Right, I think what we'll do is we'll make a piece of round that'll fit on there. You'll have to make a bit of round. As you can see, I ground all that off. Ground it down like that there. You can see there, ground it all off. And we'll find a bit of round, something like that. I think this is a bit thin though. I'm not happy about using the thinner stuff. Worried that it'll snap. This stuff's too small. I think it's too small. Maybe not. Oh, this might be alright actually. Right, what I'll do is I'll duck away and sort this out. Yep, okay. Right, so I've got this here. That'll go there somewhere. This fits on. I'd like it to fit that way round. That way. So it goes that way round. There. Okay, take that bolt out of there. Push it on. Put the bolt back in. There we go. Right. See, with the bolt in, it won't pull on and it won't pull out. Right, so if we put this on here like so, and we need to get that up there somewhere, probably best about there, I would say. That looks pretty good. Right, now what we have to do is cut it to suit. I'm not just going to butt weld it on. Oh, I wonder if I've done that wrong. I want to put that into at least about there somewhere. I may have done it, I may have cut too much off. Drat, I have. Well, maybe not. Go in a bit. No, that's alright. Okay. Right, take that out of there. And we need to mark where it's going to go. What we're going to do is that goes on there like that, the mark, so that sits there like that. So I was going to sit that up on there, but I wonder if I should just weld it straight there. It'll stick out too far. Right, we're going to try something first. If it doesn't work, then we'll just weld it straight to that. Right, so what we're going to do is, where's that mark? There. Okay. Pencil. Pencil. Right, what we're going to do is the marks there. Right. We're going to cut there and there. Right. We're going to cut down there and cut that piece out. And then we're going to open this up a bit so it fits over the top of this. Alright, let's try that first. Would have been better to do this in the mill, actually, but we're not going to. We're just going to do it the Bodja way. Okay, we'll try it this way first. What we're going to do, so this hasn't worked because it's a bit small. The idea was alright, but it doesn't quite fit in there. I just can't quite get it to fit. I have to take too much out of it. So what we'll do is do the same thing on this piece. Cut it. Where's the seam? There's a seam in there. There. Alright. So that slides in there. Do it that way. So we cut that. Right, we'll try that first. We'll try that. Okay. I bet you it won't fit over that other thing though. You never know. Bit of angle on somewhere, a skinny bit. Just get a line on the pipe that's straight. You can just go like this. See? Bit of angle on. And there's the line I want. Bang, straight along there. Same on this side to the next one. Bang, straight along there. Alright, we'll cut that out so this fits in there. I don't know if I want it to go all the way. Oh yeah, I suppose we can go all the way. And then just drill that hole out. Right, let's go. Let's try that. Right, so what I have to do is cut it down a bit so that it butts up to there and I'm able to get the bolt on, the nut, the head. Where's the bolt? There. So I need to be able to do that up all the way. Yeah, I need to be able to do that up all the way to there. Okay. Okay, here we are, we're back welding. I've come up with what I'm going to do with it. Sometimes the best way is the easiest way. And I'm just going to weld this shaft straight to that thing. So I've got it set up here. Let's crack on and get it done. Turn the welder on, I think. Yep. I didn't clean the nozzle from the last time I used it. Let's see how we go. Oh, I think that'll be it. Right, we've gone around, welded around there. I cut into there a little bit so that it enables it to tighten up. So it should be okay. It looks pretty good. Let that cool down. Happy with that. That went better than I thought. Put that in there. Rightio. So if that works, that'd be great. Now we have to work out how we're going to do this other thing. Similar way, I think, but I need it a bit better. So it looks like we have got this done. Still hot. Oh no, that's alright. It's a little bit warm. That should work. How do we go? Do we get good weld down in there? Yep, we did. We got right in there. We had a nice gap and we got right in there. It should be alright. It should tighten up really good. So we got the bolt there. Him in there. Let's pack up. Right. That'll do for this one. I know it's not much, but we just got to keep chipping away. Next week I'll try and get onto the other side and get that done. I have carby to put on this. I've got petrol line as well. I'm still not sure about if I've got the brake in the right place. But it is getting closer. It's getting pretty close. Alright, it's getting close. So it's Bart here from Bodjabart saying goodbye, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you later.